What's up, everybody? Welcome to my garage. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all crushing life. Now, today's video is a video I was not planning on making. It's a fun one. We're gonna say that it's right on par with this channel. We got towed again, but not in the Ferrari. You may notice the Hellcat is gone. That's right. We had a bit of a situation.
I will run away. I don't have to plan it. I can go.
Sometimes when you're visiting a loved one in the shop, you just need a fresh pair of kicks just to, brighten your day a little bit and kind of show them some love, give them excitement for when they get out of the shop. Classic box, simple opening, fresh. Enjoy the smell. Actually, these aren't the ones I expected. But they are clean, so I am okay with that. They don't really match where are the ones that I thought I was opening? Ah, this is what I'm looking for. The box is fresh, and so are the kicks, baby. Look at these. I'm excited about these. Yeah, come on, let's go. I've just become a fan of the 5s. All right, let's roll out, baby, but not in the Shelby. You see, little thing called registration. It expired in September. I'm illegal. I can't drive this. Now, obviously, that's a simple thing, and that's my fault, so I'm gonna get that taken care of ASAP so I can drive the Shelby before the snow hits too soon. So we're gonna take the Ferrari, well, I'm not going to take the Ferrari because I have some important meetings I got to get to, and I can't risk getting stalled in the road and then getting towed. I can't get towed back-to-back days. That is just emotionally too difficult. Even though the Ferrari it's actually been reliable. Parts are getting ordered, so we're going to get that fixed soon, but we're not going to mess with the Ferrari today, even though it's a beautiful day outside. I can't risk back-to-back tow days. Can't do it. Now, when I say reliable, obviously I had the one incident where we had to get towed, but I've driven it several times since then and it's been fine. All the lights have gone, all the lights have cleared. So I think it's running as it should, but we do got to fix that wheel bearing and the ball joints, which again were known issues. So we're just going to take it easy and not push it too much until we get those parts fixed. So that leaves us with old reliable, good old American Ford Shelby F-150, 770 horsepower, never gets old. Nothing like American muscle in sport mode. Yes. Little tunnel. You see, it all started in a parking lot when I found a screw laying next to some cars. So I picked up the screw and the folks with me said, "What are you doing? Did you find a lucky quarter?" I said, "No, I found a screw and I just saved someone's tire. Ergo, good things are coming my direction." I then hopped in my Hellcat, proceeded to the DMV to do some paperwork to keep my cars legal, and when I was leaving the DMV, I was headed home, and I felt a little bit, something felt off. Now, I was at a red light about to go under a freeway overpass, and I thought, that's a massive intersection. I jumped out of my Hellcat, I circled the vehicle to make sure everything was fine, and it looked fine. So light turned green and I proceeded, and about midway through that intersection, the massive intersection, the car went clunk and I heard scraping. And I got a big nose on the Hellcat, and that scraping ain't good. Now, fortunately, I was able to make it through the intersection and get pulled over to the side of the road, but the whole time I'm doing this, I was 100% certain my front splitter was ripped off and was being dragged across the road. I was certain of it. I was terrified. I was stressed. I was going 5 miles an hour, just eking along. I stopped the car. I got out. Front splitter turned out to be okay, but this is where the iPhone footage takes us. Now, fortunately for all of you, I'm an amazing filmmaker with a super high standard of quality. So I was able to film this whole incident being stuck on the side of the road on my iPhone, vertical mode. So that's what you're gonna get. While you're watching that, we're gonna drive over to 218 Auto, check out the Hellcat, see actually what went wrong, how long we're gonna be down for, which is which is devastating because that car, I tell you what, it's incredible. I love it. A finished wide body Hellcat. Woo! Well, not ideal, but the camber is not that bad, so yeah. So the boys at 8080 saw me broken down, stopped over, giving me a hand. Casey getting down and dirty. Gotta appreciate these guys. As you know, I'm pretty useless. Tow truck will be here in just a few minutes, and it should be a minor issue, but can't really drive it in its current state. This is a scenario where I did not need to call 911 because I was able to get on the side of the road. I don't call 911 every time I break down. We got our tow truck here. We got the fellas. I think we're gonna be good. We're gonna get it up. Casey got it kind of put it back up a little bit, roll it on, and take it to 218. Dude, this is what. I mean, we got a little bit of rub, but it's still on, and we're getting it on. We got the tire straightened out. Tow driver is an absolute stud.
You're on. Don't even do any more.
Dude.
Let's go.
Nailed it. Let's go.
Way better than I was expecting.
Dude, nailed it. I can't believe front splitter is still in one piece.
It's all this came because this is going downhill. Do you follow what I'm saying?
It's because you're the man. That's why. You're the man. Well, she's up. She's up. But now we're going to have to get her off at old 218 Auto. Well, what do you know? We found ourselves with good old Ricky here at 218 Auto again. So what we've learned is Ty weighs 130 pounds less than me, so it's better for him to drive than me because I'm gonna push that all the way down. We got Mr. Fitness right there. He's the driver. And as you can see here, we're fine. We got a little bit of clearance on the front lip, and this is holding. Casey's work is holding, which is amazing. Not amazing that his work would hold because he is amazing, but just that it actually is holding. You guys ever need a tow, make sure you call Eric. He's the guy. He's got the process. He knows the clearances. He knows the tolerances. Man, he's got commitment. We actually succeeded. Massive shout out to everybody, the crew, and also to Eric at Marvel Towing. You guys need a tow, this is your guy. I tell you, I've been towed a lot in my life. This is your guy. Call him if you need any tows. For real though, Eric literally saved the front bumper on the Hellcat. So if you ever need a tow, he's your guy. I'm gonna link his information below. Not sponsored or anything. He just was that good, that nice, took care of us, cared about the car, which was super awesome. So we're here at 218. We're gonna go inside and see you on the Hellcat. Now I'm not like, it's not a blown engine, so I'm not like overly stressed about it. It should be fairly straightforward, but still, it's down for the count. There she is, up on the lift. Also, this thing right here has got to be one of the coolest things. I want one of these so bad, but they're actually pretty pricey, but still super dope. You know what else is super dope is seeing the Hellcat back on the lift yet again. We're missing a critical component right here. Yo, what's good?
Hey, you're back.
It's
High
nice
five.
to see you. Okay.
What? Our best customer, Nicholas.
You don't necessarily want to be the best customer at your mechanic shop because that means
Prettiest customer.
okay.
Prettiest.
Okay. Let's say hi to Ricky, see what he's got going on here. He's working on something pretty.
We got a LS3 in here, baby. Check it out.
Whoa.
So we got Chevy and we got Porsche.
Okay. What's up? Hey, I was here first. You were honking. We all heard you. We know you're a VIP customer #1. But I got a nut issue over here. I got a
You have a nut issue?
I got a component
What's happening
issue.
with your nut? Wow. Nope, I'm not saying it. What happened? You sent me the saddest text message.
So,
Are you okay? Emotionally, how are you?
well, I'm fine actually. I'm pretty good. How are you guys doing?
You're kind of used to
You're
it by
good.
now?
I'm used to it. Ricky just explained to all the viewers exactly what happened technically here. But per usual, I wasn't recording, so I missed the entire clip. So I'm gonna have to re-explain it to you real quickly. Layman's terms, really simple. Sophia will get it.
Maybe Sophia should explain it. I don't know if you should be explaining it.
I'll explain it to her and she'll get it. So this is what happened. Here's what happened. Stock Hellcat nut right there. It failed. It stripped out. It came off. This whole control arm went in, and that's why the entire wheel was like in. And then what happened is it punctured the airbag right there. And that's why I couldn't get air in it and lift it off the ground. And so the whole thing was in and on the ground slammed, and that's where we're at today. And it was a simple nut that just stripped off and broke. So
That's fun.
That's it.
What a day.
It was a disaster. How about you guys? How are you guys doing?
We're doing great. Yeah, doing great. Gate guy.
No.
Yeah, gate
Shut
guy.
up.
No. I hired a new gate guy.
You have a gate guy.
I got a gate.
Do you have a gate?
Different gate guy.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Credit where credit is due. You're the one that explained to me that I was able to explain to James and Sophia what happened. So we're all good. The viewers understand. It was a failure right there of that just nut and that screw. Airbag is ordered. Casey, always being the man he is, ordered the airbag already. It'll be here in a few days. And then we're gonna be good to go next week. Casey's not here, but shout out to Casey because he legit saved the day. Him and Ty, I tell you what, they saw me on the side of the road. They came back. They said, Casey, oh, I got a story about Casey. Casey, doing the favor that he did, after he took off, he had to rush home because he had a vet appointment for his pup who had a burst eardrum, so he was hurrying. He got pulled over and got a ticket, unfortunately, for helping me out and saving the day. So that screw I found in the parking lot caused the nut on my Hellcat to fail, which caused me to get towed, which caused Casey to help me get it fixed, which caused him to get a ticket. So no good deed goes unpunished, as they say. Right on.
Nick, you are the luckiest unlucky person I've ever met.
You know, it's just about crushing life. That's all it is. Speaking of crushing life, Rev9 on Instagram, this Diablo is sick. James was bringing it over for him. Absolutely. This is the car that I would race on video games when I had to put the floppy disk into the tower, and it took 15 minutes to load the game before you could actually race the game, but it was a Diablo, it was sick. That's how old I am. Ricky, when you, don't tell your mechanics to look over your car since it's already on a lift because they're gonna find things. Ricky's over, what'd you find?
Yeah,
What's
a
up?
little CV boot.
We need a CV boot.
Losing some grease. I'm sorry, man.
I'm glad you said that. Casey actually, when we did the work, Casey Draper told me to see about a warranty to see if they would replace that.
Right.
And I forgot. So thanks for reminding me. It goes up and it goes down.
That's right, baby.
You're so cool.
Thank you.
Looking good, looking fresh.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. You're the man. Hellcat, I'll be back in a few days for that. And then the Ferrari, we're getting that sorted out. We're gonna get that fixed up soon. So really just, as long as we don't get towed in the Shelby today, we're really crushing life. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
This is why you have multiple vehicles, folks, because when a few go down, you still got a couple left. Yes, I understand that was a very privileged thing to say. I am blessed, I am fortunate. It is Thanksgiving weekend. I have nothing but gratitude. I wish the same great blessings for all of you, minus the getting the towed part, but all the fun otherwise. Cars. Aren't they just a joy? Now, I know some people in life hate the idea of getting towed and dealing with all that, and it can be quite stressful, but once you've done it a few times, you know the drill. It's all about assessing the current situation and the best way to get out of it quickly. Fortunately for me, I'm surrounded by a bunch of incredible people. Johnny with 218, he was gonna run over and help me out while I was broken down. James was gonna run over and help me out while I was broken down. I had a bunch of other people I could have called as well, but Casey, being the fortuitous man he was driving by, he helped me out. So I'm surrounded by great people that are great at helping me get out of jams. Yeah. If you have not found amazing people in your life to surround yourself by, get to work on that. That's what matters most. Especially people that don't care how bad your feet stink. Thank you again to all of you. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving weekend for those of you that celebrate. For those of you that don't, hope you had a wonderful weekend just the same. Wish you the best of luck. Make sure you go crush it. Peace.